Judy Garland, a shining star in the world of entertainment, enchanted audiences with her remarkable voice and unforgettable performances. However, beneath the glitz and glamour lay a life filled with deep struggles and heartache. Despite her incredible talent and the love of millions, Judy faced relentless challenges that often overshadowed her success. The pressures of fame weighed heavily on her, leading to severe mental health issues that plagued her throughout her life. As she navigated the demanding landscape of Hollywood, Judy found herself trapped in a cycle of addiction. The substances that initially provided relief from her anxiety and stress soon became a source of torment. Her battles with addiction were not just personal, they were compounded by the expectations of an industry that often exploited her vulnerabilities. Behind the scenes, Judy's relationships suffered as well. Her marriages were tumultuous, marked by emotional turmoil and instability. Each union brought its own set of challenges, leaving her feeling isolated and misunderstood. The toll of her struggles was evident in her performances, where moments of brilliance were often interspersed with signs of her inner turmoil. In the end, Judy Garland's story is not just one of a talented performer, but a poignant reminder of the human cost of fame. Her legacy is a complex tapestry woven with threads of triumph and tragedy, revealing a life that was far more intricate than the public narrative suggested. Born as Frances Ethel Gum on June 10, 1922, in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Judy Garland was the youngest daughter of Ethel Marion and Frances Yvette Gum, both of whom had a background in vaudeville. From a young age, her parents recognized her remarkable talent and encouraged her to join her sisters in their family act, the Gum Sisters. This early exposure to performance allowed Judy to develop her incredible singing voice and captivating stage presence. As she performed alongside her sisters, it became clear that she was the standout performer, drawing attention and admiration from audiences. In 1926, seeking greater opportunities for Judy in the growing entertainment industry, the Gum family made the significant decision to relocate to California. This move would prove pivotal in Judy's life, as it placed her in the heart of Hollywood, where her talents could be nurtured and showcased on a larger stage. The combination of her family's support and her own determination set the foundation for what would become a legendary career in show business. In 1935, at just 13 years old, Judy Garland signed a contract with MGM, which marked the beginning of her legendary career in Hollywood. The name Judy Garland was suggested by George Jessel, a well-known performer of that era. This new identity would soon become iconic. During her early years at MGM, Judy appeared in a series of short films and took on supporting roles in various musicals. These performances showcased her incredible talent and charm, but it was not until 1937 that she truly captured the spotlight. Her big break came when she starred in the feature film Broadway Melody of 1938. In this film, she performed the unforgettable song You Made Me Love You, singing to a photograph of the handsome actor Clark Gable. This moment not only highlighted her vocal abilities, but also her ability to connect with the audience emotionally. Judy's performances were filled with energy and sincerity, setting the stage for her rise to stardom in the years that followed. Her journey at MGM would lead to many more memorable roles and songs, solidifying her place in entertainment history. A significant turning point came when Judy Garland starred in The Wizard of Oz in 1939. At just 16 years old, she was cast as Dorothy Gale, a role that would define her career and solidify her status as a Hollywood icon. The film, based on L. Frank Baum's beloved book, showcased Garland's incredible talent and charm. Her portrayal of Dorothy, a young girl who dreams of escaping her mundane life in Kansas for the magical land of Oz, resonated with audiences of all ages. The film's success was monumental, becoming a classic that is still cherished today. Garland's performance of Over the Rainbow is particularly noteworthy. This song, filled with hope and longing, became an anthem for dreamers everywhere. Her heartfelt rendition captured the essence of the character and the film's themes of adventure and self-discovery. The emotional depth she brought to the role helped to elevate the film beyond a simple children's story, making it a timeless piece of cinema. The combination of her talent, the film's enchanting story, and its stunning visuals contributed to its lasting impact. As a result, Judy Garland's role in The Wizard of Oz not only marked a high point in her career, but also established her as a cultural icon. The film's legacy continues to influence generations, and Garland's portrayal of Dorothy remains one of the most beloved performances in film history. Her journey through the land of Oz, filled with memorable characters and unforgettable songs, has left an indelible mark on the hearts of many. The journey to stardom for Judy Garland was marked by significant challenges, particularly due to the pressures of being a child star in the unforgiving Hollywood studio system. Under contract with MGM, Judy faced grueling work schedules that demanded long hours with minimal rest. This intense workload left her with little opportunity for a normal childhood or a proper education. Most of her days were consumed by the demands of the film set, where she was often rehearsing or preparing for her next performance. The relentless pace of production took a toll on her physical and mental well-being as she struggled to balance the expectations of her career with the desire for a typical childhood experience. The studio's insistence on maintaining a certain image and output further complicated her life, leading to a loss of personal freedom and a sense of normalcy. Judy's early experiences in the industry shaped her future, as the pressures she faced as a young performer would follow her throughout her life, influencing her relationships and her mental health. The sacrifices she made for her career were immense, and the impact of those formative years would resonate long after her rise to fame. The studio controlled many aspects of Judy Garland's life, from her diet to her social interactions, creating a highly regulated environment that took a toll on her mental and physical health. One of the most significant challenges she faced was the relentless scrutiny over her appearance. MGM executives, particularly Louis B. Mayer, frequently criticized her looks, labeling her as the ugly duckling compared to other glamorous starlets of the time. This constant pressure to conform to an idealized image led to severe self-esteem issues. Garland was often subjected to strict dieting and weight control measures, which further exacerbated her struggles. The studio's demands for her to maintain a certain look and weight created an atmosphere of anxiety and insecurity. As a result, she turned to various coping mechanisms, including substance use, which only deepened her challenges. The combination of intense scrutiny and the need to meet unrealistic standards left a lasting impact on her mental health, contributing to her struggles throughout her career. The environment at MGM, while providing her with opportunities, also imposed a heavy burden that she carried for many years. The pressures of Hollywood life contributed significantly to Judy Garland's reliance on stimulants and depressants. To manage her weight and keep up with the demanding studio schedule, she often turned to substances provided by the studio. These pills were intended to help her stay energetic during long filming hours and to assist her in getting rest afterward. This created a vicious cycle of dependency, as she would take stimulants to stay awake and then rely on depressants to help her sleep. The constant need to maintain her appearance and performance led to a struggle with addiction that would follow her throughout her life. The studios, focused on their profits, often overlooked the toll this took on her health and well-being. As a result, Judy found herself trapped in a pattern of using these substances to cope with the pressures of fame, leading to a lifelong battle with addiction that affected both her personal and professional life. The reliance on these drugs became a significant part of her story, illustrating the darker side of the entertainment industry. Despite the pressures of fame, Judy Garland was expected to project a cheerful and vibrant persona in public. This expectation took a toll on her health, as she struggled to maintain the image that her fans and the studio demanded. The constant need to perform and appear happy only deepened her inner turmoil. Judy's personal life was profoundly affected by these challenges. She often lacked a stable home environment, which contributed to her feelings of isolation. The demanding nature of her career made it difficult for her to form and maintain friendships. Most of her interactions were limited to those within the studio system, leaving her feeling disconnected from her peers. The pressure to deliver performances while battling her own emotional struggles created a painful dichotomy between her public persona and her private reality. This conflict not only impacted her mental health, but also shaped her relationships, making it hard for her to find genuine support and understanding in her life. The pressures of maintaining a public image and the relentless demands of Hollywood took a significant toll on her mental health. From a young age, Judy Garland was subjected to the studio's stringent control over her appearance, behavior, and career decisions. This control was not just about her roles, but extended deeply into her personal life. The constant scrutiny and criticism she faced from studio executives, particularly regarding her weight and looks, led to severe self-esteem issues. She was often told how to dress, how to act, and even how to smile, which created a persistent feeling of inadequacy. The expectations placed upon her were immense, and the fear of disappointing her fans and the studio only added to her struggles. As she grew older, the pressure did not lessen. Instead, it intensified. leading her to seek solace in various coping mechanisms. These struggles were compounded by the lack of understanding and support for mental health during her time, leaving her to navigate her challenges largely alone. The impact of these experiences shaped her life and career in profound ways, influencing her relationships and her ability to find happiness. Despite her immense talent and success, Judy Garland struggled deeply with feelings of loneliness and isolation. The bright lights of Hollywood and the adoration of fans could not fill the void she often felt inside. She frequently experienced a sense of being misunderstood and unsupported, which weighed heavily on her spirit. Her marriage to director Vincente Minnelli initially brought her a sense of stability and happiness. They shared a creative bond and a love that seemed promising. However, as time went on, the pressures of her career and her ongoing mental health issues began to strain their relationship. The demands of being a star took a toll on her personal life, leading to conflicts and misunderstandings. Garland's struggles with her mental health were compounded by the expectations placed upon her, making it difficult for her to find peace and fulfillment. The very success that defined her career also contributed to her feelings of isolation, leaving her yearning for genuine connection and understanding. Judy Garland's career was characterized by both remarkable successes and significant setbacks. After her breakthrough role in The Wizard of Oz, she continued to deliver outstanding performances in films like Meet Me in St. Louis, Easter Parade, and A Star is Born. These films showcased her incredible talent and ability to connect with audiences through her singing and acting. However, the pressures of maintaining her career took a toll on her personal life. The demands of Hollywood, combined with her struggles with mental health and substance abuse, led to several professional challenges. Despite these difficulties, Judy often found ways to make comebacks. She would return to the stage and screen, captivating audiences with her resilience and talent. Her ability to rise from setbacks demonstrated her strength and passion for her craft. Even during tough times, Judy's performances remained memorable, leaving a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Her journey reflects the complexities of fame and the human spirit's ability to endure. In 1950, Judy Garland faced one of the most significant setbacks of her career when MGM terminated her contract. This decision came after years of relentless work, which had taken a serious toll on her health. Judy struggled with various health issues, and her dependency on medication made it increasingly difficult for her to meet the demanding expectations of the studio. Despite these challenges, Judy was determined to reclaim her place in the entertainment world. She embarked on a series of concert tours that not only showcased her incredible talent, but also highlighted her resilience. These performances allowed her to connect with audiences in a more personal way, demonstrating her ability to overcome adversity. The concert tours became a platform for her to express her artistry and passion, reminding everyone of her unique voice and stage presence. Judy's journey through this difficult period illustrated her strength and commitment to her craft, as she continued to captivate audiences with her performances. Her comeback was spectacularly marked by her performance at the London Palladium in 1951, where Judy Garland captivated audiences with her powerful voice and emotional depth. This event was a significant moment in her career, showcasing her resilience and talent after facing numerous personal and professional challenges. Following this triumphant performance, she continued her success with a remarkable run at the Palace Theater in New York. These concerts were not merely musical events, they were a testament to Judy's enduring spirit and her unique ability to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. Each song she performed resonated with the crowd, drawing them into her world and allowing them to feel her joy and pain. The pinnacle of her comeback came with her role in the 1954 film A Star is Born. Despite facing numerous production challenges and personal difficulties during filming, Judy delivered what many consider her finest performance. Her portrayal of a talented singer struggling with the pressures of fame was both poignant and powerful, solidifying her status as one of the greatest entertainers of her time. The film showcased her incredible range as an actress and singer, leaving a lasting impact on both critics and fans alike. Judy Garland's journey through these years was not just about reclaiming her place in the spotlight. It was about her unwavering determination to share her gift with the world, proving that true artistry can shine through even the darkest times. Judy Garland's struggle with addiction was a significant and painful part of her life, deeply intertwined with the pressures of her career. The use of substances was not uncommon in Hollywood at the time, but for Judy, the impact was devastating. As a young star, she faced immense pressure to perform and maintain a certain image. The studio system, which controlled many aspects of her life, often prioritized profit over her well-being. Executives prescribed medications to help her cope with the demanding work schedule, which included long hours and constant public scrutiny. These drugs, initially intended to help her stay awake and perform, soon led to dependency. Judy's reliance on these substances grew, affecting her health and personal life. She struggled with feelings of inadequacy and anxiety, which were exacerbated by her addiction. Despite her immense talent and success, Judy's battles with addiction overshadowed her achievements, leading to a tragic cycle of highs and lows that marked her later years. The toll on her body and mind was profound, illustrating the darker side of fame and the often unseen struggles faced by those in the entertainment industry. Despite her immense talent and success, Judy Garland faced significant challenges in her personal life, particularly with substance abuse. Throughout her career, she made multiple attempts at rehabilitation, seeking help to overcome her addiction. Each time, she experienced periods of sobriety that offered hope for a brighter future. However, the pressures of her demanding career and the complexities of her personal life often proved overwhelming. These pressures frequently led her back to substance abuse, creating a cycle that was difficult to break. The toll on her physical and mental health was immense. Garland struggled with anxiety and depression, conditions that were exacerbated by her substance use. The combination of her mental health issues and the demands of her work affected her ability to perform consistently. As she battled her demons, the public often saw only the glamorous image of a star, unaware of the pain she endured behind the scenes. Each relapse not only impacted her health, but also her relationships and career opportunities, leaving her in a constant state of turmoil. The struggle for stability was a significant part of her life, reflecting the harsh realities faced by many in the entertainment industry. Despite her immense talent and the adoration of fans, Judy Garland often felt trapped and misunderstood, battling her demons alone. Her life was a complex tapestry woven with the threads of fame and personal struggle. She was a beloved star, known for her incredible voice and acting skills, yet behind the scenes, she faced profound loneliness. This feeling was not just a fleeting emotion, it was a deep-seated part of her existence. She once poignantly reflected, "If I am a legend, then why am I so lonely?" This statement reveals the paradox of her life. While she captivated audiences and became an icon, the pressures of fame and the expectations placed upon her created a chasm between her public persona and her private self. Garland's early experiences in the entertainment industry shaped her understanding of love and acceptance. As a child star, she was often pushed to perform, leading to a life filled with anxiety and insecurity. The very industry that celebrated her talent also contributed to her feelings of isolation. She struggled with relationships, often feeling that no one could truly understand her pain. The loneliness she experienced was compounded by her battles with addiction and mental health issues, which further alienated her from those around her. In her later years, Garland sought solace in her music, pouring her heart into every performance. Yet, even on stage, where she was adored, the sense of loneliness lingered. Her story is a reminder of the complexities of fame, where the spotlight can illuminate but also cast long shadows. The world saw her as a legend, but inside, she grappled with feelings of being misunderstood